Hello and how are you? My name is Muhindo and I welcome you to our 12th lecture of creating a complete hotel management system. So you always do 40 minutes. I'll go ahead and start our timer. So let's go straight into today's business. In the previous lecture, we're able to make this landing page and we are committed to at least make it everything clickable. And the previous lecture able to display these rooms, but they're just rooms, and we'll only display the name. So what we're going to do, we're going to begin by adding there some dummy content. Let's add there some dummy data so that by the time we display the rooms, they're actually rooms that are coming from the database. All right, so okay, so let's start about that. So I'm going to log in as administrator. I'll go stroke admin PHP. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to add there some dummy content for the rooms. So to add the rooms, we can benchmark from our template. So I can just simply come here and say template, and then go to our it is under our project. It's under project HotelPro, and then stroke admin, and then stroke what? Stroke templates. Okay, so from there, thank you. From there, I'll go to Hotel 2 and then go to this. So what we want to do, we want to get these pictures of these different rooms. Okay, so we can create rooms that are matching the template, so we can have something that is actually like our template, right? So what we're going to do, I'm going to do what? I'm going to go to the template. Okay, I'll go to the template. Right, I'll go to where the template is, and then you look at the kind of pictures that are there. So my template under htdocs and HotelPro and templates and HotelPro and this and this and this and this and this and IMG, sorry, and IMG. Okay, so under IMG, so we can look at rooms. I think these are the rooms, so these are the main photos. See, so in the rooms we have the photos and then the gallery photos. Okay, I hope you can see that. So if I go ahead and do like this, can be able to see different kinds of photos that we have, right, with different dimensions. Okay, so we're going to use this one to create our room. So we're going to begin by creating only five rooms, and then from those 5 rooms we can come up with what we want exactly. So we'll begin by coming here to our project. Okay, and then I'm going to edit this first room. So this first room, I can call it, for example, let's go ahead and call this one. We go here to main layout. I'm going to call this one junior suite, for example. So I'll come and say junior suite, right? And then I select a category where it belongs. Okay, so or we can begin by creating the categories of rooms. For example, you can have the junior suite category, the family room category, and then the double room categories. So those be as categories. Okay, so a category can have multiple rooms. Okay, so let's create these main categories, and then inside those categories we can put different rooms. Okay, let's create this one as categories. Okay, So what I'll do, I'll come here and create this one as category. So I'll come to our project. You're creating the dummy content. So let me come to categories and then click on let me begin by editing this one. I'll just simply put this junior category room, and then on a category, so if you still remember, when you go to our template, you'll see that when you go to the rooms listing, you have that top category. I mean the picture that of the category that is on top there, that picture. Okay, so it's the one that we're going to do what to add as the main photo of our category, that picture that you see on top there. Alright, so I'll come into a category and then go ahead and select, for example, template 1. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and select the category photo that I want. So I can go ahead and down and drag and drop. Let's see. So I want to see the one that inspires this one. Okay, so it's not here. Let's go back to have here rooms. So let me be like downloading this one.
So I can't hear you. I think you're muted.
You cannot hear me. Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
All right. Okay. So I want to get this photo. So this photo is under slider image 1. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this photo as the main category for this. So we are setting the dummy content. We can use this video for setting the dummy content. So we come here to slider, and then this is here the photos that are there. Okay, the actual that you use for sliders. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this here. So I come and drag and drop it there, and drag and drop it here. All right, and then the details for this. So let me go ahead and submit that. That is submitted. So you can have here our first room category there. Let's go ahead and put another room category. So let me go ahead and select family rooms. Alright, so it's going to be family rooms. So come and put here family rooms. That's a category. And then I'll go ahead and make it maybe template 1. So I go ahead and select this photo. So the photo is under htdocs, under HotelPro, and template, and hotel, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, then under img, then under sliders. Okay, or slider. All right, so we had used this. Let's make the use of this second. All right, let me sort by name. Let me use the second one. So submit. So you see it is there. Create the third one. So the third one, to say double rooms. Let's create double rooms. So I'll come here and say create new, and I put double rooms, select maybe template 2, go ahead and select this to be using the image 3, and go ahead and submit. That is double rooms. Let's proceed now to deluxe rooms. Alright, create here deluxe rooms, and then I go ahead and select maybe template 3, template 3 or anything template. We have not put those into consideration. So let's see this one. Let's use this number 3rd. Alright, and then put it there. Then lastly, let's go ahead and create superior rooms. Create new superior rooms, maybe template 3. Then go ahead and select this one. Okay, let's select this one. All right, there you go. I submit. All right, so we have those 3 room categories, and you can see our images are showing up very clearly. I can even be able to edit and change even the image. That's beautiful. Then we proceed to another thing. I'll go ahead and now create the rooms themselves. Okay, so I'm going to put, for example, room number 1. Let's go ahead and edit the one that's ready here. So I'll come and say edit room number 1, junior suit maybe 1. This can be like room 1 of junior suit. Okay, that's the number of the room. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do what, and select the room category. It's under junior suites, and then I can put price, say maybe $100 US, and then I go ahead and put it is vacant, the status. I can put the status is vacant at this moment, and I say it should display on the home page. Then I go ahead and put the main photo for this room. So the main photo, I'll go ahead and select here, and then I go back here. Let me just go to columns. So I'll go back to IMG, and then I come to rooms. Okay, so here I can select this number 1 to be our main photo. Go ahead and select that one. Right, there we go. And then after room details, let's go ahead and see what we have here for room details. So I can open this guy and see what we have for room details. So you can put this content, just some kind of lorem ipsum. Let me put this, and then come and paste it here. Okay, I've pasted that one here. You can see that. All right, so we proceed. The rating can be maybe 4, and then template will be using template 1, and then pets allowed. So I'll go ahead and follow what is in the template. Okay, pets if allowed, pets allowed. So I can go ahead and say pets allowed. So I can go and say pets not allowed. Let me use what we have in the template and see if we shall have a relevant thing here. Pets not allowed. Check-in information. So I'll go ahead and check for this for check-in. Check-in information, I can go ahead and put this. All right, okay, and then the checkout information, let me go ahead and put this. What if I put the whole thing, the checkout information, I go ahead and put that. All right, okay, so after doing that, maybe let's try to put the whole thing and see how it look like. So I can put this, and then come and get this. All right, so after doing so, the next thing that I'm going to do is special instructions. So I'll get these special instructions and put them here. All right, so children, policy for children, come and get this guy and put it here. Right. Thank you so much. So we proceed to policy for children is there. I come and put here amenities, So you have your person or group of people, say free text, you can enter that. So Wi-Fi, yes. Maybe parking, yes. Maybe breakfast, no. I go ahead and select towels, yes. Maybe swimming pool, no. I select what I want to display there. AC, yes, something like that. All right, I submit. So it has submitted the room for us, but I've seen the challenge is adding there a room. The form is too huge. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put the logic of duplicating a room. Okay, we're going to put the logic of duplicating a room, like copying the whole room. After copying it, we just modify it. Okay, so we call it duplicate. So we're going to put here a button that we're going to call duplicate. So when you click on it, it should duplicate a room. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that logic. It should duplicate it. So instead of feeding that form afresh, you just duplicate a room and then modify a few things. Let's put that logic. It can be important, can be useful for the people who are going to use the system. So let's go ahead and go to rooms. Okay, so go to our rooms file, and then we try to put that logic of duplicating. Okay, so let's go to the system. So the system is here. So going to room admin rooms.php, and then on that file you're going to put a logic for duplicating the room. So I'll go ahead and put say, so we'll have a button of edit, delete, so here I'm going to put a button for duplicate. Okay, so just like the way we had delete here, delete for rooms, by the way I've not worked on it. Delete for rooms, let's put this one, admin rooms. Okay, so delete for rooms. So you have here the edit, so just put another button, copy or duplicate. Let's call it copy room. So this will make a duplicate of a room. So it's going to be just like delete. Let's come and copy this link and put it here. All right, so here instead of putting an ID, I'm going to put the word duplicate. All right, so duplicate, it will be sending the get to this particular file, and then after we do the logic of duplicating. Just first close this. Okay, I hope you get it. So let's come and refresh. If I come and refresh, you'll see that we have a button of copy. So I can make this and maybe info. Okay, or duplicate. All right, so let's call it duplicate. Okay, so it is refreshing. It is just sending to the same room, right? So if I click here, you see it is the same link, but on top here I have duplicate. So what we're going to do, we're going to go there on top and do the logic of duplicating, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do that logic. So I'll come on top of this file, here on top of this file. So we're going to check, this is supposed to be rooms for deleting, room not found. So let me first finish this deleting thing. So it is found, go ahead and delete its photo, and then after we do delete from rooms, just as simple as that. So you can say room deleted successfully, then we direct back to admin rooms. So that is for deletion. You can go ahead and fix that very fast. All right, so you can go to delete the room. Okay, let's begin with the duplicate. So the duplicate is, you have to check if there's a get of this duplicate. So I'll just simply go ahead and say if is set duplicate. All right, I'll go ahead and just do like the way you did it here. I'll go ahead and find that room that I want to duplicate. Okay, so let me, instead of putting delete here, I'll just put here duplicate. So I'll get the room, and then if it's not found, I die and say room not found. Okay, so if it's there, so we're going to have original rooms to be. So let's put here, let's call this an original copy. It's the original copy. So that's the original copy. So let me go ahead and say echo and say print tag and then say printer and then die. Let's first see that. So if I come to our rooms and I click on duplicate, you'll see it is giving us the room that's already existing in the database. Now let's go ahead and create a new version of that room. So to create a new version of that room, we shall just simply say duplicate equals to original. All right, and then we delete the ID. Okay, so because the ID is the one that will make the room to be overwrite itself, so for this room it has to be a new one. Okay, so you have to do an set ID, so that you're going to have something like this. Okay, so you see what you're going to have. Let me print here original and the duplicate, and I show you the difference. Okay, put here HR. So let me come and refresh here. Oh my god, that's it. Let me semicolon refresh. So you see what has happened. What has happened here is that we have the original, which has the ID, but the duplicate does not have an ID. So meaning that this is going to be a new record, and this is going to be the existing record. However, we can change, like the duplicated room, it should be in pending, something like that. Okay, so I hope you've seen that. I hope you've understood that. Right? So everything that is the other side has come this side. Okay, so I hope you've seen that. I hope you've understood that. So let's go ahead and proceed. So after copying, and so what has made this one to not have the ID is just to have this word ID. So maybe we can add the word name. Okay, we can add the word copy on the name, so that's how someone should be able to do us to identify the one that was duplicated, and edit it and perfect it. Okay, so you shall have the copy on the name. All right, so this created that, you can remove those ones. Let's remove these two, then you go ahead and do some inserts. All right, so it's going to be new, DB insert. Okay, DB insert, and then if it is successful, you're going to say message equals to alert room duplicated successfully, and then you redirect back to what? To admin rooms and exit. You see that? Hope you've seen that. So let's go ahead and try this. So come and refresh here. So you see room duplicated successfully, and we have here two rooms. Okay, we have two rooms, this one and this one. All right, so let me go ahead and edit this second one and remove this word copy. This word copy. So I'll come here and say remove the word copy. So you see now changing it is very hard. Changing it is now very simple. You can go ahead and now select a different room photo. So let's make this one room number 2. Room number 2, let's give it some gallery. So the gallery is going to be this photo. I can select this one and this one, all right, to be our room gallery photos. Go ahead and say save, and then I submit. So you see, so I can just simply change a few things, but while I have a duplicate. So you see, I have now room number 2. So that becomes very simple for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and create room number 3. So I just simply duplicate this second room, because for it at least have some gallery. So I have this copy. Let me go ahead and edit the copy. So you see the photos already there. So let's go ahead and edit this. It's going to be room number 3. junior room number 3. Let's go ahead and finish this junior room. So I can delete this photo maybe. Okay. Let's make this room number 3, and then I go ahead and select the main photo and make it maybe to be this one. All right. Let me make it to be this one. To be this number 4. Okay. So I go ahead and submit. So you have those rooms there. All right, let's add some more rooms, some more 2 rooms in different categories. So you see, duplicating is very simple. Just duplicate it, it's copied, and then I come to edit. So it's going to be room number 3. I go ahead and say this is room number 3, and then it's going to be room number 4, I think. And then I go ahead and set its main photo. So the main photo can be this one, and then I put it under a different category. Let's go ahead and select a different category, family room 1. So let's call this one maybe family room 1. Family room 1. Okay, I go ahead and get and set its photos. For example, I can go ahead and set this one, and let's go ahead and slide. I hope they have the same dimensions. All right, let's go ahead and set in this one. Let's say maybe those are the photos for the room, the gallery room photos. I go ahead and do what? And submit. Let me say maybe use the template number 2. So submit. That is the family room. It's there. Where is family room? It is here. Let me again go ahead and duplicate this one, and then I'm going to call this one family room 2. Family room 2. Go ahead and select family room, and then I save. Only that I need to change the main photo so it can look a little bit different. Come here to what? To photos, rooms. Select this one. I mean number 4. It has already been selected. That one, and then submit. All right, that's it. That's it. So we can begin by playing with these ones. We can begin by playing with these rooms. Can be enough. Let me do this one to be the last. So we have duplex room, double rooms. To make this one to be the last one. Double room, double rooms. Right, so I'll go ahead and select the double room here. Okay, and then after, let's select this one, and then after I go ahead and submit. Then the very last one, let's come and call this one to be, come and edit this, remove copy. Maybe it can be double room 2. It's under double room. Then go ahead and select maybe this last image. Right, and go ahead and put some photos for it. I go here and select this photo. Okay, and this one. All right, that can be enough for us to get started with. I submit. So there you go. There you go. So we have those rooms, 7 rooms. That are enough for us to get started with demonstration. So yeah, so let's proceed now to what? To our front end. So I'll go ahead and click here. So you'll see that I am here. So these are the rooms. They have different names, but the problem is the pictures are not changing. So let's go ahead and put the pictures. All right, so to put the pictures, I'll just simply go ahead and go to our index and go to where is the template here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the picture here. Let's go ahead and put the picture. So how do you put the picture? We put the picture here. Okay, put the picture here. So it's going to be upload stroke main photo. You see, upload stroke main photo. So come and refresh. You see, have different photos. Hope you can see that. Hope you can see that we have different photos. However, you can limit to the number of the rooms that should show up on the home page. Alright, so after doing so, we have price. So now another challenge that we are having, we have not set the configuration, because the system, another person can use different currency. Okay, so we might need to change the configuration, like for different currencies. However, we shall come that later. So let me go ahead and change this one to so I put here the price, remove this word. Okay, so something like that. So that price per night or per day or per whatever. So I save there, come and refresh. You'll see that we have our different prices there. All right, only what you need is just to come and modify those ones in your web portal on the database, on the dashboard, and then you'll have different prices. But here the main point, you can see different prices. Right, so proceed. Go ahead and update those remaining variables. Or what you're going to do, we're going to put a configuration. Okay, so the configuration is going to be here in our functions. So we can put here some constants that we're going to be using. Here have the base URL. Let's put another one, currency, say, I hope that's the spelling. I don't know. Let's get the correct spelling here. Single currencies, double C. The correct spelling is correct. So currency, for example, in my account I can put, for example, UGX. So that's going to be, you're going to be substituting that currency in the what. So let's put it, it has to be just on top there. Let's put it here. Okay, so I'm going to be collecting this currency on the system. So let's go ahead and display this. So instead of putting US dollar, we can just simply go ahead and put the currency. However, this currency is coming from the files function. I mean file functions file. So if I come and refresh, you see that the currency has changed to UGX. Hope you can see that, something that has not changed. So we can say maybe, for example, UGX is always on top, in front. So UGX and then the money. Alright, so if I refresh, it will be like that. Alright, so we proceed to this background information. This background information, where we're going to have the room name. Okay, so I'm going to put here the price. Okay, I'll go ahead and put here the price per night. Let me just come and copy this guy. Okay, so I'll come and remove this and put there price per night. Alright, so the next thing, I put the category. I mean, so I put the name, or you can just put the category. You can put the category by, again, first selecting. Okay, for now let's just put there the name of the product of the room. Alright, and then short description. We forgot to put short description. Since we're not going to, let me see, if we go to details of a room. Okay, so I don't have, okay, you can put maybe special instructions instead. Alright, so let's see if the special instruction will be there. It will sit there. Okay. Alright, so just copy these details and then come and put it here. So if I put it here, it's going to become too much. If I refresh here, you see that the detail is becoming too much. So what we're going to do, we're going to write the logic that is going to help us to be shortening the details, this kind of details, okay? So I'm going to create here a function. I'll come here to a function files. I'm going to create here a what? I'm going to create a function that I'm going to call shorten or short. Alright, so it will be receiving text and then put here limit. By default it's 100 limit. So that's how a function is going to be look like. So I'll be giving it some text and the number of how it should truncate it, and then it does so. So you can look at the video and understand. Alright, look at the video and understand it. Look at, just pause and understand it. So let's go ahead and now shorten this name, this description. So this is the functions that we reported. You can just simply put your comma and then put first, second. We cannot put there. So I come here and put short, and then I pass the item details, and then I can say maybe 50. So if I come and refresh, you'll see that our word has been shortened. So I can go ahead and say maybe 80 text, and if I come and refresh, okay, put 60, come and refresh, you see that one can sit there. However, you can play with what you exactly want, okay? Then you come to the persons, if it allows persons, and then the number, it allows persons, so can put just some different amenities, okay? So let's go ahead and put there the person thing. So you come here and copy this and put it here. Then we come to our create. Okay, let's look at what you need to add there. So have here maximum people. I think that's what we're going to put there, the maximum people. So I'll copy it and then duplicate it here. Put here maximum people. So if I come and refresh, you'll see the maximum people word is doing what? It is reflecting accordingly. Alright, so you go ahead and check if the Wi-Fi is yes or no. Now Now after doing that, let me go ahead and check. So you can come here and get different flat icons that you want. See, flat icons. Okay, so that's it. Right now we can at least list the rooms. In the next lecture we're going to work on the listing, sorry, on the room details and maybe customer registration and booking. That's what we're going to work on in the next lecture. So here at least we can list the rooms and see the rooms that have been posted in the system. We can duplicate the rooms. We can decide which room should show up